Alright guys, it's somewhat of a blustery fall day outside. The wind's picking up off and on. And, just a nice day here in Georgia. Fall's coming. Colors will be out soon. And looking forward to that. But the real reason I'm here with you today is I'm going to do an unboxing. I've never tried this before, so we're going to give it a whirl. I ordered a lightweight cook set from Zelph stoves. It's the Toaks 700 milliliter lightweight cook set. I just got it in the mail the other day. Hadn't broken it out yet, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up and show you what I come up with. So let's do this. Like I said, it's from Zelph stoves, the Toaks Light 700 titanium cook kit. And I'm just going to show you the pieces as I pull them out. The first one is this piece, and I'm really not even sure what this is. Maybe a lightweight coffee mug. I'm not positive though. It wasn't even in the. It's in the picture on the website, but it's not in the list of stuff that comes with it. So, if anybody knows, let me know. I'll figure it out as we go though. Now we got some nice newspapers here. Alright, this is the fuel bottle. I believe it's a 5-ounce capacity. Has a nozzle so you can squirt your fuel out, of course. Then we have the actual pot itself. I've heard people complain about this stuff sack. Not sure why yet. I'll form my own opinion. In fact, I'll probably use it because I don't have a lot of stuff sacks laying around. But here's the pot, and Zelph has put a ridge in it here. You can see that hopefully on the camera. There's a ridge there Zelph put in it to personalize it, you know, for his gear. And the pot lid has a little pot lid here. The lid has a little handle, and also the pot has handles. So pick that up. Then we have the goodies inside. This is, well, he put, looks like 3 of them here. Measuring cups, yeah, probably because he knows I'm liable to lose them. So these are measuring cups up to 2 tablespoons, 30 milliliters, 1 fluid ounce. So you can measure out an ounce of fuel. This looks like it's probably the stove itself. It's an alcohol burner, the mini Starlyte I believe he calls it, and it's no spill. Even without the lid, if I'm not mistaken, you can't even spill it that way. But to conserve your alcohol, if you don't burn it all, to conserve it, you just put this over it and it won't evaporate either. So that's pretty neat. And here's the other stuff. Alright, we've got the pot stand itself and titanium windscreen. So, I'm not sure if you can see this detail, but there's a fold in the titanium here and a fold here. So you'll groove those together to complete your windscreen. And the way I saw it explained is you grab it by the little hole here. He has a video, and I'll link to that. Grab it by the little hole here. And of course, practice is going to help slide it together. So that's together. You would, of course, fill this with fuel. Pot stand. Windscreen. Light it up at this point, I imagine, and then go ahead and boil your water. So that's it. It's unboxed. We'll what we'll do is we'll weigh each piece, and just to get a total, we'll get a total weight. We'll weigh each piece, and we'll even do an initial, just a run through on the initial burn, and boil a little water. So stay tuned. All right, guys, I've got my kitchen scale out. I'm hoping that you can actually read the numbers through the video here. We'll find out. So the Toaks 700 milliliter pot with the lid. I'm going to include the lid because that's what comes with it anyway. We're going to weigh it. Alright, looks like we got 2.9 ounces, and if you prefer grams, 83 grams. 2.9 ounces, 83 grams. Alright. Now the windscreen. Looks like 0.7 ounces, 19 grams. The pot stand itself, 3 grams, 0.1 ounce. It's pretty light. The alcohol burner stove, 0.4 ounces, 12 grams, with the lid though. Can't forget the lid. Make that 16 grams, 0.6 ounces. So 0.6 ounces, 16 grams. Alright. Measuring cup. Let's just use one. It may or may not register on my scale. Alright, the measuring cup weighs nothing. This my kitchen scale here is it's not the, you know, it's for weighing food, it's not for weighing like super ultralight stuff. Alright, the fuel bottle itself, 16 grams, 0.6 ounces. Okay, and then this thing, which you know, as I told you, I'm not sure what it is, maybe a mug, with the lid, 0.6 ounces, 18 grams, and without the lid, 14 grams, 0.5 ounces. Alright, the stuff sack, 0.6 ounces, 16 grams. So there we have the weights. I'll collate those and put them all down in the comment box below, so check that out. But now I'm going to just assemble all this together, everything that I would carry out in the field with me, and I'll let you know a total weight on that. Okay, and here's the whole kit assembled, and just so you know what's in there: the Toaks pot with the lid, the screen, the support, the burner, and one of the measuring cups, and the stuff sack all together. That's all in there. Alright, so altogether that's 157 grams, 5.5 ounces altogether. Now that's not including this. Not sure yet what I'm going to do with this. I'll figure it out. But that weight was not including this. Okay, so we'll get set up now and do a burn. And it's a little bit windy, so that should be a good little test, because we'll test that windscreen out. So that's what we'll do next. Alright guys, I set up out here in the backyard. I'm going to attempt to burn here. So I'm using the yellow heat. I just put a couple ounces in here just so I could squeeze some out into see what it's like to squeeze it out into the measuring cup. Here's my pot. One note, this doesn't fit in the pot. The fuel bottle doesn't fit in the pot, so it won't nest in there. That's something to keep in consideration. Alright. Take my top off. And here's the stove. Make sure I'm out of the way, so you guys can see a little bit of what I'm doing anyway. I know that it's going to sort of look far away. At any rate, I'll just keep all the loose parts in the stuff sack because it's handy. I just measured two cups of water or 16 ounces of water into this Nalgene, and I'm gonna test that. As a point of reference, that beveled edge that he put in it is just over a cup, or almost right at a cup. So that's a handy little point of reference. Two cups of water is about maybe 3/4 full in this pot. So I'm going to measure out my fuel. I'm going to use an ounce. We'll see what kind of progress we make with that. Now we're going to light it and have a fire starter. We're going to see if this will light it. If not, I have some matches as well. And it's going. Before I put that on there, we'll do an unofficial time on this. This isn't scientific or anything. Our stopwatch. So once we put this on there, we'll push start on that. Close the lid, that is. Up. Pot stand. And pot. And lid. And start. We'll time this and see how we do. We're at 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Some of the smaller bubbles are starting to rise to the top. If I'm being honest, I was hoping we'd get a boil faster than this, but let's see what happens. We're at a simmer at 14 minutes. And we're at a full boil just after 15 minutes. That's a pretty boil. So, a little over 15 minutes to get a boil. I was hoping for better than that, but I'll take it. It's a nice little cook kit. I'm definitely not sending it back. I like it. I'll see what we can do. We can make it more efficient, and maybe Zelph himself, has a solution or an answer as why it took longer than I thought it should. That may just be what it is. I don't know, but we'll see. Like I said, I like it, and I'm not going to let this go to waste. I got myself some coffee fixed up, and I'm going to have a cup. So, happy boiling.